Hello, this is an Osaka League game played on one handicap, so half a point coming for white, where black collapsed at the end. This game looked really good for black, so if white doesn't manage to connect in the middle and catch this group, white actually is dead in the middle left area, so black is winning big. If we go back a few moves, when white played here, black cuts, white captures, and now this is the collapse, but black would connect solid. Now it's impossible for white to cut here because it's a self-Atari, and if white captures two stones, black can take one back, and it's absolutely fine. When white connects here, black connects like this, and black has more liberties with the group on the right side to fight the semi in the middle. And even black can think about making eyes here. Atari, play another move in center, connect. So that will be one eye. This Atari can also help a little bit. So this is one eye. White needs to follow the other eye in the center, but black will push and cut, and white is pretty short with liberties in the middle. Black has lots of liberties on the outside, several calls that white has to capture and fill, so there is no way for white to escape that group. Anyway, let's check from the start. So first of all, we have a pretty peaceful game. Both black and white played very good shapes in the beginning. This game was extremely positional. Now when white plays the Komoku facing the top right corner, black is very happy to attack from that side. So as a directional play, white should consider r4 instead. It's more common. Then this is good for black. White attaches to grab the corner, the most common Joseki. Nothing wrong to play the solid connection and then extend all the way to the middle. It's a good moe on the right side. It's also fine to play the hanging connection. And then, well, white can play the classic move. This is a bit more fancy, but leaves a little bit of RG around P3, O3, O4. So later, black can punish white for overstretching here. But for now, it's okay to extend and finish up the Joseki. Now, in order to be more fancy, black can think about R13, because the tiger mouth formation, it's already strong enough, and R13 keeps the corner more safe. So even if it's a far extension from Q7, black doesn't have to worry, because this is a very resilient group. So when white comes inside, black can play the Kosumi, white starts to look for a base, but black has this kind of forcey moves first and put pressure. So black's group is fine. Anyway, nothing wrong to play the basic Joseki. It's just an idea to think about R13 in the future and put more emphasis on the top right corner as an alternative move. So white puts pressure, very good to block D17 and then slide on the left side. Now the common Joseki is to play 2-space jump here and 2-space jump here to go for some outside thickness, but white can also consider this block and switch to the top. The extension in the top, it's safer to be on the third line, so when black approaches, white is already safe and can invade the corner. Now if white plays on the fourth line and black approaches L17, this will remove the base next, so white will probably add another move to stay safe, and in this case white spend 2 moves instead of 1, then black can double up the corner or attack on the left side. Anyway, very good to play C6. Nice directional play to expand the left side. White defends, black extends back. Now the idea of playing 2-space jump without a slide, which is the classic Joseki, is that black is hoping to invade San eventually. Now many times white will kick and force black into an over-concentrated shape, then play away. So this is the downside of playing the 2-space extension. But if white doesn't play anything, black will eventually invade the corner at C3. Now if white just plays here B4, this is a bit slow at this stage of the game, so black has the opportunity to attack the top. Now in the top, white should attack all the way to O17 and then even consider the Sansan invasion. So this way, white tries to expand bigger on the top side. Now the game is extremely balanced and positional. So black defends the top, But actually here black can already think about the sun invasion or some invasion on the bottom side. Taking the corner is actually good. But of course white can block, give up the corner and extend on the bottom. So O17 very tight to secure the top right. Then white got centered to grab another big point. This is a pretty good move. Finally the invasion in the corner, that's good. White decides to separate all the way, but he shouldn't. He should just play the block, Atari. Now the bottom side, it's quite solid. And on the left side, white can still reduce like this. And this way, white will just improve the bottom moil. Because if you look on the left side, black's territory is mostly second and third line. Actually, the stones are on the second and third line. The territory is second line and first line, so it's not so big. White separates all the way. And this is good for black. Because black gets to damage a lot and white doesn't profit or compensate so much on the left side. This Hane will hurt c6, but losing the corner, black actually destroyed all these areas, like 25-30 points, and black can lose just one stone, so white compensates very little. Oops. So back to the original game. This Hane, it's fine, but it might end up Kote. Well, if black doesn't play anything here, let's say black double up the corner in the top right to prevent invasion, and white blocks g2, black will connect in order to stay alive in the corner, and this creates several cutting points. So Hane, connect solid or hanging connection, then white has to come back and protect against the cut, and now black just plays another move. So that's why black doesn't have to rush with g3, but g3 isn't small. It's also okay to play it and extend. It destroys the bottom side, so it's quite large. This move feels a little bit slack. White is already strong. White can connect his wall or even think about an invasion. White has a wall, so white needs to try to play harder from that wall. Just taking a stone, black extends, or yeah, the turn is good too. Black can protect here, and now we can see white invested so many moves just to capture one stone. So it feels a little bit slow. The turn is good. Coming to the center, then Atari. Push one more, that's also fine. And jump. Excellent idea. So black expands the left side and white is somewhat over concentrated. Then white invades the top right, but in the top right, white should think about other moves like S15, S16, or attach. Because playing here, black already has the stone at O17, so for black it's very comfortable to play the kick and then jump. Hane is possible too, but this gives white I shape. Instead of Hane, black can go down. This prevents the sun invasion, but a jump would be even better. So when white invades the corner, you can allow white live small in the corner like this, and then catch the stones from the outside. So that's the compensation. Give up the corner, but take this nice outside territory. That's why jump, so it facilitates the cap move. Playing like this, it secures the corner, and white can make some I shape, but white is actually still on the run. So white needs to Hane here, then push once, Hane again, in order to stay alive. It's a bit painful. White decides to come inside. Cap move, very good. The shapes are good for black here in this chase. Then turn, push again. Turn would be good to force white into a bad shape, but this happened after. Oh, that Hane was really dangerous, leaves a cutting point. So the flow of the fight here is very good for black. Hane, then invade the top side. This looks excellent. So now the three stones are surrounded. If white cuts, black just goes out. Now white tries to find a way to connect under with this move, but it shouldn't work. So black here can just cut, because when white cuts, black doesn't capture a stone and allow the connection like this, or like this. Black will play Atari first. Atari to prevent the counter Atari at G16, so white needs to connect, then black captures here. Now if Atari here, black connects, and the stones are surrounded. When white separates, black can connect here. When white cuts like this, black connects under. So either way, those guys are surrounded. This is probably the first tactical mistake black made in the game. It wasn't that big, but I mean, compared to what happened in the game when black blocks, it's pretty much done. So it's clear advantage for black in that area. Now if Hane, white cuts, and Hane again, white can cut, black captures 2 stones, but white connects, then black needs to connect under, not so great anymore. So black has to push. Oh, but here, black can actually turn. So when white pushes in the top, black doesn't block to lose the 2 stones, but goes down. Then white will push again, black blocks again. White can push here, black will no-B. And now white is still in trouble. So we have this kind of situation where white has to pull back and black will just hit the vital point and everything dies. So this block was more of a reflex instead of surround and kill everything. So block, connect. Now it's still good to surround like this. So when white plays this move, black goes for the kill. First of all, in general, when you want to kill a group, you need to remove the base, then surround, then hit the vital point. Playing here, if white defends, black covers, and it's clearly dead, so white will push out, which he just did. Push once, push again, and now the group is pretty much alive. So black missed an opportunity to kill those guys, but even so it's painful. Here black can double Hane. If white plays some Atari or the other, white still needs to come back and protect. And after the double Hane, black can think whether to defend or just leave the stone, because there are bigger things to attack right now. So if white captures another stone in the corner, either like this or like this, black will end up sente and just kill the other group. So for 1 stone here, which was bait, black can kill the entire group in the middle. Well, that group eventually died, but right now black is gote. So white had time to jump out. The turn is good, it's sente. But with or without that, it's not such a big difference in the corner. Then connect under, that's also fine. Excellent push and cut. So white looks alive for now. And black got more territory. Here, the way to surround this group is to play Keima. So when white pushes out, black can play 1 push threatening the cut and then surround, or no-B again, and after that block. Or it works to go no-B right away, because even if white pushes here and Hane, there is still not enough room for 2 eyes. White doesn't get to play in both places. So this will be still 1 eye and push and cover. Game over, that group dies. So instead of cap, push from the outside, push the white group into the wall. And that's pretty much it. Like this, white can still go out. Or make some ice. Dangerous fight. Actually, white played a bit risky. White can just play here and it's alive. Except a few forcey moves and the group has 2 eyes. This can lead to some complicated fight and eventually die. So capture, let's see, zack. Yeah, black has to take. Atari. Wait a second. Here black can connect, even if it's ugly, because when white plays the no-B, black will separate, push and block, Atari connect, answer all the Ataris. The thing is, when white plays here, black will hit the vital point and kill, and when white makes eyes on the side, push from the outside. And the group, black has around Q9, has lots of liberties, so nothing to worry about. And it's hard to be even surrounded. So this is another opportunity for black to win the game by killing big the right side. Capture, connect. Now white found a way to took a breather and lived. This capture is probably sente. White needs to make eyes, take again, and white has to block. So this gives black a very nice position on the right in sente. But Those captures can be also kept as co-threats. Here it's better to pull back than just play away. For example, L3. If white pushes down, black goes up, Hane, counter Hane, block, hanging connection, and now there are 2 cutting points. And if white is very ambitious to connect like this, it's very dangerous now. Everything will die inside. Or like this. So the push is not the best option here because there are still cutting points. I mean, once black goes up and white plays other moves, next black can separate. So it kind of has the same kind of meaning like the push O3. O3, it's obvious that black wants to turn O2, so white will connect. And when black plays P4, again, black wants to cut O2. But once white plays O2, black is connected, so black can play wherever he wants. So pull back next time. This follow-up, yeah, Han is good. But there are still Atari, and I mean, black is still not completely safe. That's good. And jump out. Okay, this looks safe. That's fine too. So white played inside at 07 and black surrounded the stone in a very elegant way. This was really well played. And for now, white looks quite safe in the middle. It's a bit incredible to see that the group got surrounded. White should push here and stay connected. And now this is another option for white to come out, just connect to the bottom group. But on territory, I think black is looking good. Big bottom side, nice area in the lower middle, top right corner it's quite sizable, top left, some points in the middle. White is small everywhere, so white is losing on points at this stage. Now here black could pay attention and just Atari and it's fine, keeps the territory. But okay, black goes for the kill, which is bigger, surround everything, allow white take some compensation by saving that group, that's okay. This move is not even necessary, better connect here, because if white pushes, black blocks, push again, block, peep, connect, no way out. So this is fine. If black plays here, white plays here, black can connect to the right, and vice versa. So double up for safety, then connect to the right, okay. This is fine. Push. Now here black had to pay attention. This was the critical moment of the game. On a turn. Yeah, this was the losing move. Just connect. And then white connects, black connects. White captures 2 stones, black takes 1 back. If white tries to kill, he needs to play this move in order to force the eye, or a clamp move to remove the eye on the side. Then go down, actually take the call. Then Atari, then connect. White has to connect. But again, there are not enough liberties to fight the semi. I mean, for black it's easy, Atari, then take away liberty, throw in, take. There are actually 2 more liberties for white in the middle, because it's Atari capture and now Atari. So black will win the semi even after several passes. So cut, ouch. And now I think the illusion was that when black plays here and white connects, black can still capture, but now black lost the 2 stones. So the semi in the center is different now. White can take away a liberty. In fact, white can even block here, then cut, take away liberty, Atari capture, throw in, Atari from behind, and that's it. So that's a pity. I mean, this game looked like being a win for black most of the time, and towards the end, black messed up. So need to pay attention, especially after killing the opponent, because they are always dangerous when they are wounded. Enjoy the review and better luck next time.